Hey yo, it's your man Shoutout Cole here from the beautiful Largo Town Center Studios for episode 33, the Scottie Pippen episode of the world famous Hentations podcast.
It's your boy Malik, aka They Be Geeking Lee. What up? I'm glad to be here.
Man's Unruly Donnie back yet again.
And it's Darian, aka Clark Kent, and we back.
And we have a special guest here. Introduce yourself, go ahead.
Hey y'all, it's Shania. There's very special guest.
Oh, okay.
Very special
Cue
guest.
the audience clapping.
Oh, yeah.
Bring some sound effect.
It's a special occasion. It's a special occasion. And yeah, it's episode 33. We're here. How's everybody doing? Everybody's well? Everybody's well?
Good,
All
man.
right.
Great.
And,
Enjoying this fall, summer weather.
All right. It's great. All right, I need to feel the energy here. I feel like it's going to be a big episode. We have good topics here. And I think we should get right into it. Let's start with the toast. Go ahead and do your little...
Whoa, wait, how you gonna put me on the
Do
spot?
your little
like
gimmick.
that?
This is what everybody tunes in for. Your little horn. All right, so who wants to hit their toast? Who wants to hit their toast first?
I'll do my toast.
All right, get in there.
For my toast this week, I wanted to shout out to my cousin, Alicia. She's the founder and CEO of the clothing brand Stop Loafing.
Ooh.
It's basically a clothing brand with the message behind it of just stop procrastinating and get out and do what you're passionate about and kind of stop putting it off. A lot of times we have the habit of putting things off to the last minute or until we too lazy to do stuff. But like just going out there and getting it. That's what Stop Loafing is all about. So shout out to her. She just recently had she had her own stand and she was a vendor at the 8th Street Festival not so long ago. So I was very proud to see her. I had to stop through, buy some merch. And fun fact, she's also the person who made our Hentations.
Hey!
So had to
Quality
shout-
merch.
Had to shout her out. Her at name is @StopLoafing.
Yeah.
On Instagram and Twitter. So yeah, check her out.
We're all about the black-owned businesses here at the Hentations podcast. So that's beautiful. That is great. Who wants to go next?
Yes, sir.
I guess I'll go. You know, mine is a little bit more. Well, not more, but sentimental family. So congratulations to my grandparents for celebrating 40 years of marriage.
Oh,
Serious. That's serious right there.
That's some real stuff, you know.
Absolutely.
Black love is still alive. So shout out to Nana and Chop, man.
Hey!
This is back in the day, bro. What you used to do?
I'm not gonna get into that.
How you get that nickname, bro?
Yo, I can't tell you that, young blood. I can't tell you. I can't tell you that. All right. All right, go ahead. Get your toast, guys.
Yo, shout out to the WNBA player Liz Cambridge. I saw her walking down the street and I saw her walking down the street when I was at work the other day. I was in Old Town and I was like, yo, this tall 6'9" woman looks familiar. She was tall as hell, number one. I go there, I was like, damn, you tall as shit. I was like, I've seen you somewhere. So I awkwardly stared at her as I walked by. As I looked up, I was like, yeah, you look familiar. But I don't know who you are. So
Then she tweeted, like, who the hell is this weirdo looking next to me? Like
Some weirdos the whole time.
I don't like these two. Some weird niggas out here.
Yeah, shout out to the WNBA though. That's what's up, man.
Shout out to the Mystics. They're in the WNBA Finals. Game 1 is tomorrow.
Yo, yeah.
Bring that chip. City of Champions.
If y'all need a voice, you got 4 of them. We could be the voice of the Mystics.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the
Sponsorship.
Mystics. Shout out to EDD.
Elena Del Don. There we go.
Elena Del Don. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. She's only the fucking MVP of the WNBA. Sorry, guys. For that.
First one before 40-59.
All right. Go ahead. All right. Special guest, if you would like to give your toast, go ahead.
So, speaking of black love, I would like to give a special toast to my mom who's getting married in 2 weeks.
Oh,
We love her life.
Claps to
She
that.
has shown me that it's never too late to find love. Will be her first marriage at the age of 49, so that's really exciting. And her maid of honor. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Right.
That's beautiful.
That was a lot of work, y'all. I'm tired.
Okay.
That
All
was
right.
awesome, though.
That is nice.
All right. So, okay. That was great. You guys really killed it there. I don't know anybody in my toast. Like, it's not anybody in my family. So, like.
I didn't know
So,
anybody in mine.
all right, my toast is, and just let me do the spiel first before everybody jumps on me. All right, so me and Unruly God here are the only pro wrestling fans here. So there's this new wrestling league called
just a long time.
Listen. There's a new pro wrestling league called AEW, and it's a bunch of wrestlers. They're not affiliated with WWE at all. But the main point is they're indie wrestlers. They did everything on their own. and they have this league. They got to deal with TNT. They got their first show on Wednesday at the Capital One Arena in DC, and it just.
Will you be attending?
Yes, I will be in attendance. It's so daunting. But anyway, my point is though, it's really inspiring to see people like who go and just take life by like the horns and just without any type of backing or anything to do shit on their own, independently go and just reach the pinnacle. That's like what inspires me. Like this podcast right here is like kind of just like it's my white well. Like when I'm at work every day and I get up for work and I'm stressing over work and the end of the month, whatever, my idea is that this podcast someday is going to pay my bills and it's going to put me in a position where I can be happy when I wake up in the morning and not have to drive and do accounting shit and finance shit. So when I see people in their field doing shit without nobody backing them, without the machine behind them just doing shit, that shit just inspires me. So shout out to AEW wrestling. Even if you don't like pro wrestling, that story just has to inspire you. So that's what my toast is to. Eventually, Hentations podcast, when we get our podcast deal, we're going to be doing live shows and all that shit. Facts. So when that day comes, we'll toast ourselves. But until then, that's what my toast is now.
Damn, that's smooth.